up, my nigga?
The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
Big 216.
Winston, the Eagles now.
He losing though, right?
Their own 23.
You losing, nigga.
Now a play fake. Wentz rolling to his right. He's going to let one fly for Tate. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Whoa.
Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Flush to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Throw left side complete. It's Bird. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
It ain't that. It's all good.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point.
You ain't let me do shit. Stop lying, nigga. You ain't let me do shit. You ain't let me do shit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia.
No, man, I'm a real nigga, dog. I ain't quitting or nothing, nigga.
Playing an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last.
Hurry up, pick your play, nigga.
See what happens. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now a toss play. It's Ajayi. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And a 3rd down pass falls incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty?
This thing is crazy.
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mario Wilson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Damn. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, that nigga done scored again, man. I done fucked up.
Gano for the extra point. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 8.
Nigga, hey man, what games how you won? You ain't even playing nobody. You flip-flopping watching nigga shit. What games how you won, nigga? What games how you won?
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can
I hear you. I hear you, my nigga.
Right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I feel you.
They'll toss it to Ajayi. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Wentz. And couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open.
Yeah, I'm gonna respect your gangster, my nigga.
Hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He sets to fire deep.
Try to kill his ass.
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Polani. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Sproles, the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
Hell yeah.
Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll start out on the ground with a J. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hell yeah, till you pull up on this bitch ass.
Come on now, let's go.
Hell yeah, straight bitch. Talking all that tough man shit.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They give him a gain of 37.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because
everybody PlayStation Network gangsters, nigga.
He just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Wentz, screen pass to Sproles. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Niggas ain't shit. Lying like a motherfucker.
Wentz, buying time to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Hang in there now.
On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Wes Horton coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Oh my God!
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the
I'm still here,
you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them
I just fucked up, man. I had a touchdown, man. Moved the ball all the way down, and this nigga, I let the time run out at halftime. Stupid shit. Hell yeah.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. And
they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Fletcher Cox forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing third and long. From the gun, here's Newton. Being chased out left. And that's caught inside.
Oh my God, man.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oh.
Toss. This is McCaffrey. And he spins past him and into space. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey,
damn, I fucked that up, man.
Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson.
You ain't do it. You ain't do it, nigga.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
He ain't do it, though. The computer did that shit.
He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down, you're
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
It looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Out of bounds.
But they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
They've got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. This is Ajayi. And an alley to run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Wentz going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Wentz. His pass caught at the 4. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball. 2
of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run with Ajayi. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are back within a score.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the game.
Man, I just scored. He up 7.
It really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This is McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. He's going to air one out.
Oh, my God, man.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we
yeah, you put me on there with that one, my nigga.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Mario Addison in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Wentz to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right.
Man, this nigga ain't even throwing the ball, man.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. As they'll talk it over here before.
Oh my God. Good game though, dog.
Wentz now to throw. Oh, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Adams. And a return will stop right around the 24.
You won, my nigga.